You're listening to the BCC podcast.
Hello, all you lovelies out there. I'm Derek.
Or did you just open by calling the audience lovelies?
Shut up! I'm in character.
I thought that was very in character.
Just keep
Hey,
going.
all you lovelies out there. I'm Dareth, the Brown Ninja, and I'm here today on the 77th episode on Wednesday, the 16th of November, on the BCC podcast. But really, I'm Ford, and I'm the Ninja of Lightning. I'm also here with Klenda, who is what's your element?
Rice.
Within the last 30-some seconds, then I chose to be ice.
No, I thought you said rice.
That's good enough. How about you, Bossman?
Rice is good too, but I prefer soy sauce.
AKA LQ.
I chose fire.
Boring.
I always
Boring.
choose fire.
You haven't even gotten a plot line yet. Wait. How about you, Leo?
I am General Kozu, and I'll destroy the Brown Ninja! Revenge will be mine!
You could do a way better Royal Blacksmith voice than a
Oh,
Kozu
it's a good
voice.
thing I have my helmet.
If you haven't already been able to tell, this is an Ninjago-centric episode today.
Ninjago cast!
This episode will be consisting of two parts today. The main part being we're going to be discussing Ninjago Day of the Departed.
And then
the
the
other
second
main
part,
part
attacking
being we're
Tahu's
going to
character.
discuss the new Ninjago 2017 Winter Wave sets. All exciting stuff.
Oh, we're not attacking Tahu's
Yes.
moral character?
It's not as exciting as...
Leo, you better hope you get that video out by the time this comes out now.
The problem is
Better.
Now
we
you're
do-
dating the video.
Work.
We date the video at the beginning of every podcast.
Dareth, you dated the video, right? Why, yes, I did.
The problem is you do
Okay,
really,
before this
really
gets
good
weird,
sensitive. No, shush. This is weird. Darn it, guys, you really good.
Silence?
It's bad.
It's applause for me, the Brown Ninja.
Oh my gosh. This was a very quotable special,
Okay,
wasn't it?
fine.
Yes! Okay, so Day of the
Before we
Departed
get started,
is a thing.
Oh, come on.
we
got all
should
that
give a
done.
quick synopsis of Day of the Departed.
Why do we need a synopsis,
Well, listening
though?
to this, we're going to assume you've already seen Day of the Departed.
Spoilers!
So we're not going to spend too much time, but spoiler alert.
Yes.
Basically, Day of the Departed is the Ninjago special that aired on October 27th.
I thought it was on the 29th.
Possibly,
31st.
yeah, 29th. No, not on the 31st. It wasn't Halloween. It was a Saturday, so that would have been the 29th of
Okay.
2016. Unlike previous Ninjago storylines, this was one single special and not an entire season. Taking place on the Ninjago holiday Day of the Departed.
Which-
And it mostly revolves around coal and ghost
ghostly nights.
things and Deus Ex Machina and bad cutting.
And Iron Fist.
Okay, so I can tell that you didn't like it, and to be honest, I didn't
No,
like
I
it.
actually really liked this.
Really?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this.
Huh.
But let's start at the beginning and have our
A very
thoughts
good
on
place
it.
to start.
I feel like
Okay.
that's the beginning
So-
to a song, but I know it's not.
We open and then Cole is phasing in and out, which is strange we hadn't established that previously.
You can tell this is written by different people.
Yeah, that's an interesting note.
th-
This
just
was written
so-
by different
just so
people.
everyone's clear, this was not written by the Hagen brothers. It was written by other people,
Who
I
weren't
don't know.
important for us to remember, apparently.
but I have seen this compared to a fan fiction, just to let everybody know.
It's better than fan fiction. I've read fan fiction. Your guys' fan
I thought you
fiction
didn't like
sucks.
fan fiction.
That's what I just said.
He read a fan fiction and didn't like it, therefore he doesn't like fan fiction.
He just woke up one morning
That's
and
a hasty
decided it all
generalization.
didn't make sense.
People aren't going to
So
get that.
he's phasing in and out, and then
not.
they had the
You don't-
festival, and then they forget about him.
Yeah.
I hate it when
I
that
wish
happens
we
to
would
me.
have
That
I
had
happens
more
don't
time
know how
explaining
that
phasing in and out.
works.
No, that happens to me.
I don't know if I like missed something.
In all
as
fairness,
to why
Cole
they
probably
forgot
is the
about
most
him.
forgettable ninja.
Oh, that's Earth stereotype.
I mean, he is. Oh, I almost made that joke.
Oh.
Oh
Okay,
no.
moving on.
Oh no.
Okay.
So then the Ninjago Hall of the Villains exhibit. That's a thing.
And
Yeah,
Dr.
and
Sanders
then-
Saunders.
Yang is all like, "Hey, I'm existing." Yeah.
Our opinions
And
are so
then-
valuable.
The
So many.
villains come back,
kernels
and
of
then
knowledge.
Piper
All right,
just
Ford.
shows up, and it's
This
like
is a terrible way to
this,
comment
this,
on it.
This special sucks. Okay.
You don't like it,
Wow.
Ford?
No, I hated it.
You didn't like it? Huh.
Okay, you want to know why I don't like
Because
it?
it holds
Why?
you back.
Agree on a
Because
disparagingly
it
small amount of
shows
things.
through its rushed and horrible quality that Lego does not care about its marketing anymore.
Ah, here we go.
It's yet another example.
I don't think that's the case. You
Yes, it
remember,
is the
we used to
case.
only get one season of Ninjago per year. It was only last year we ever got two, so this is like a bonus thing already.
No, we got only one this year.
We got one season and a special this year. Normally,
yeah,
you only
should've
get
been
one
a
season of
full
Ninjago.
season, but instead they decided to cram the whole thing.
The only year we've gotten two seasons before was with Possessed and
Tournament of
Battle
Elements.
Tournament of Elements.
Well,
Every other
we
year we've
should've
only gotten
a
one
full
season.
for this because it shows that they could have used it.
They could have. I think it did well for the time it had, honestly.
Should have had two specials.
I mean, at least like make it like a shorter season, like they did with Rebooted.
I mean, of course, I think
But-
it could have been a bit longer, but I do think it did very well for the time it had.
Ugh. I don't know. I'm just tired of getting like these very short and very rushed things from
In other
Lego.
words, you're still salty about Bionicle ending.
Yes, I am.
It's not something that everyone can simply toss away, Q.
Oh, I haven't simply
The
tossed it
taste-
away. You haven't read some of the things I've written.
I've simply tossed it away.
You have not seen some of the stuff I've written. That's good.
Ugh. I'm
no,
sorry.
I thought it was
It's
really
just-
great.
It's also like it pales in comparison to other Ninjago specials and
I
stuff.
thought it was better than the plot overall was better than the entire season of Possessed, honestly.
Well, a lot of things are better than the season of Possessed.
I still
Yeah.
haven't been able to. I might have seen some of it, but
Except
yes, I did
nothing
see
can
some of
top
it,
the
but not-
majesty
I
of
haven't been
Zane's
able to
pirate
see the end
voice.
of it yet.
Well, I'll give it this.
So I
though.
got spoiled on the
The
inside.
plot is there. The execution of said plot.
Okay, yeah, the base. What this really suffers from overall is the cutting. It cuts at terrible points. You guys probably notice this. Do you notice that, like, when it cuts and normally how they have like a few seconds after someone says anything before it cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have that here. It cut immediately. You can tell they were really pressed for time here, and I don't think that was really a budget thing. I think it was more they're trying to get to fit in the time slot. In fact, I would almost bet there is a longer version of this episode.
Oh, I'm sure.
The first
Extended
cut.
I wonder if they're going to release an extended version later.
I doubt it, because they would have had to put that entire thing through
It'd be
post
too much
production
like
too, and that
DC.
would have been more not really worth it.
Yeah.
Too much like DC.
But maybe we should go over a better plot synopsis so we can comment on as it goes along.
Why though?
So they go to the
But the
museum
plot is
and they
that it
forget about
sucks.
Cole. It doesn't
Floyd, you have
suck.
voiced
It's
your
good.
opinion. Now let everyone else speak.
So then Cole takes the. Is it the yin? Who's the sensei and who's the weapon?
It's the yang,
Yin or yang?
It's the yin blade
It's
and
the
sensei
yang.
yang.
Get the two
It's
of them
Sensei
mixed up.
Yang.
The yin
and-
blade. Okay. So
Oh, it's
then
the yin
Cole
blade? That's what it's
decides,
called?
all right, it's time. It's time for Ninjago to get real. Let's go out and murder this guy that did this stupid plot element on me.
Pretty much.
But, okay, there's something that bothers me, and I've noticed it's bothered a lot of other people. He goes to the Temple of Eriditsu, and it's still floating.
I thought that would have crashed along. No, because Skybound.
Y-
No,
well,
wait.
the
no,
Skybound
here's-
never
here's-
happened, so it shouldn't be
went
floating
up
in the
first
first
place.
place. Yeah.
No, it did. It went up because they sprayed it with water, and during Skybound, that said Ghost or Soul last season.
Which makes
But that
so
was
much sense
retconned
if you
when,
think about
Wait,
it.
when
That-
did they
when
spray it
everything
with
was-
water?
Skybound, Leo, you remember this in Skybound,
Yes, I remember
right?
this, but that shouldn't have happened because the timeline was
Yeah.
Okay,
set
so
after that.
here's the thing. It was at a Comic-Con, I forget which one. They had the Ninjago conference, and they had said when they talked about this season that some things didn't go back during that
But
conference. However, that was
that-
never established in the episode.
Some things didn't go
Yeah,
back.
that was never established.
So
So,
here's-
that's weak.
So for all Ninjago plot holes, I have a theory for, and here's my theory for this
Oh,
one.
here we go.
The curse. The curse had to do with a
The
blade
curse of the Black
that has to do with
Pearl.
time, right? And making things immortal. So what if time travel can't affect the temple?
And what
That's
if
good
there's a
one.
gremlin that chews holes in all of my socks?
No.
What?
That would explain a lot.
But
It's
see,
just
I
as
think that makes a
believable
ton
as
of
this.
sense. You know, if they would have had more time, I think they would have explained. Because obviously they did think of this because they
I
mentioned
think
it in the
that
panel.
makes sense more now. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
But I just in my head can I imagine that maybe Nia and Jay told everyone about what happened during the time slip.
And somehow
Well,
that made
in,
the
And then
the
Temple
Dark Island
Rise.
trilogy, at least the first part that I've read, begs to differ.
yeah.
Because
They
they
never
actually
told anyone?
they loosely reference it, but then they're like, maybe we should tell everybody. It's a good idea.
Huh. Well, how canon is that?
It's canon because
Probably
Greg
not that
wrote it.
much, but it's still pretty good from what I read.
I still want to read
And
it.
Greg wrote
I
it.
do
will
want to read
eventually.
the rest of it.
I think the rest of it is out.
It is. I just haven't gotten around to it because of school.
I need to buy it too.
But anyways, what I'm just thinking, maybe at some point off camera they did question why it's floating, but you know, who has time to keep on that?
Well, with this next season, they'll have all the time in the world, it seems.
We'll get to that later.
Oh, come on, that's a great transition. Let's leave this train wreck.
No, there's
Okay.
so much more to talk about in this episode.
What is there?
Okay,
Much more.
for starters, can we just like so Cole goes over to the temple and he's all like, "Hey, make me human and alive again and
be
such."
human again.
And then he's like, "No, die and with my students who are already dead.
Yes,
and
because
you
this
are
is all
also
part of
already
my
dead,
evil
and then
plan."
Your friends are gonna forget about you, and then I'm gonna have people fight your friends."
For some reason, this was
Hooray.
all part of his convoluted plan,
Yes.
I planned all this.
which is
Aha.
more complicated.
Guys,
and
we had
less likely
Makuta
to
as the
work.
villain for our favorite theme. We don't think we're one to talk about convoluted
Oh,
plans.
Obviously
Are you sure?
not.
Because his plan made less sense than Zemo and Lex Luthor's plans.
Okay, it was kind of
Obviously not.
contrived,
It really
I'll
did
admit.
depend on random chance, like
Did
Cole
I get
randomly
flipped
knowing
by
that
the-
he
Yeah,
had
I
to
did.
go to the temple and randomly knowing that he had to take the blade.
Well, I
there.
mean, Cole knew when Yang. I think Cole didn't know he had to go to the temple. He knew Yang was trying to say something.
and all the coincidence.
So then that
and
got
he
him like,
took that to
okay.
mean I'm going to go to the temple and kill Yang.
Well,
Okay,
no, it
here's
just
the
got him like
problem with
angry. He's
that.
like, okay, I'm done with this. Yang's gotta die.
And
My
he
big
had
problem
to
with
hit
this is when-
the right pot in the exact same place.
Well, no, that was Yang wasn't that. Yang was just faking the whole thing. He was
Can I have
literally
talk now?
positioning himself there so Cole would strike there.
Yeah, but,
People,
but here's
Can I have
people.
talk now, please?
people, please.
Glenda, you
Glenda
can
wants to
talk.
talk.
Thank you. This is a pointless comment, but the problem is whenever I hear Yang say, "Close the circle," I always think of the badly drawn circle where the one line goes up and above the other line. When you draw a circle, it never exactly comes out correctly. It's all
Oh.
wobbly.
That.
And close the circle is drawing a little line connecting the two pieces. Like, there, now
It's like
a circle.
close the circle and make
I think
it a
Close the Circle may
proper
have had a
shape.
bigger meaning before parts of this episode were cut.
I hate
You
it when
know,
that
I
happens.
think
when
it
it's
would've
like they've
been
got something
okay
planned
if
and
this
then
were
they
like a
don't actually
two-part
go
episode
anywhere with
thing.
it. Hate
No
it
one
when they-
heard what either of you said.
Sorry.
Heard.
No one heard what any of
Heard.
us said it. Okay, 40, you go first.
I think this would have been better if it were like an hour and a half long. If it were like 45
Hour and a half, 2
minutes
hours,
for
yeah.
each, like for each like
Oh,
half.
let's movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be way better than what we got.
Yeah, it would be.
And I forget the comment that I
And
made.
Glenda?
So I totally forget the comment that I made. It was probably something weird and random.
All right.
Do you know what else doesn't make sense?
Me?
What?
Why couldn't
You?
Yang have just broken that pot in the first place since coal can become tangible? So why can't Yang
I
become
think he
tangible?
needed that blade to break the pot.
Why would he need... Why?
Only the one.
Maybe
who
add something, you know, because
breaks
that
the
blade
pot
can
of
give life. Maybe
destiny.
that was somehow how he did the spirit
Why couldn't he have
transfer
used
thing.
a sword?
Well, because he
Well, it
needed the
was also
blade
dark
that could
magic.
grant life.
Yeah,
Wasn't
You
it?
need the life blade
See-
to shatter the pots
Well,
of
think about
destiny.
here, Leo. Think about it this way. You know how he wanted to use the blade to make himself human again, right?
To be human again.
What I'm guessing is he had to have that blade and the moon's power to release these spirits. Because that's like a halfway process because it wasn't at full strength
And
yet.
he also needed the Holy Grail.
Obviously.
I'm contemplating if it's worth it to try and have a serious, non-serious
Cole
discussion
went there
about a
to stop
TV
him
show
and
with
bring
Leo.
balance to the Force.
So, like,
Oh, well, it's...
at some
you have to
point,
say it's
Cole
all
gets
the-
this, like, power that turns his hands
Iron
We'll get to
orange.
that, Ford. Let's try and go more linear fashion.
Linear?
Because there's more
What's
stuff
Okay,
before that.
we're
Well,
running
the
out
thing
of
is,
time
those-
to talk about
those
this.
powers
Oh, no,
are
we
just
still have like
weird and
15 minutes to
bizarre.
talk about this.
Wait, really? Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. No orange
So-
hands yet.
Anyways, then, contrived or not contrived, the spirits are released into wax figures. And I was wondering what they're going to do with this, because I was thinking, hey, Pythor statue is there, but Pythor's not dead, and I thought he wasn't evil anymore. But guess
and then
what? I was
Pythor
wrong.
just comes and he's like, "Hey, look,
Hello.
things."
People called that like a Deus Ex Machina type thing, but I really think it's just they have to find a way to get him there because of sets.
It's a contrivance, not necessarily.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad they reestablished Pythor as a villain, because I thought it was kind
Well,
of
this
weird
is also
that he
where I
wasn't
think it
anymore.
would have been better for it to
Yes.
be two parts.
And we also
Yeah, it would've.
established Pythor's nigh invulnerability.
So,
They
like,
should have
here's-
brought back Rodrigo.
Can I just get this out real quick?
Yeah.
Like, here's my idea of the two-part special. First part, you have the individual battles that we saw in this special, and you have like Cole like figuring out the plan that Yang has. Then in the second part, have like all the fights kind of like
Resolve.
just kind of like be resolved. All the individual fights, they
Like in Hero
reconvene, they
Factory
figure out,
Breakout.
hey, we need to go save Cole. But then all the villains reconfigure and fight them all in a group. And that would have been the
And
thing
with
that,
the
you
power
know,
of unity
everybody
defeated them.
wanted
It'd
to
be
see.
just like the Sinister Six.
Obviously.
Except this time it'll happen.
I have a question. Was there ever
I
any
just
story
want
where we
taxes.
learned how Pythor returned to normal size? Because wasn't he shrunk?
Yeah, that was in
Yeah.
Tournament of Elements at the end. The spirits of the
Oh yes, that's right.
There was
The
Anachondri.
I forgot about
Anachondri
that.
are like, hey, thanks for your help.
And now we know the Ninjago court system is terrible because they like pardoned Pythor for everything after that one moment where he broke out of jail and brought a book to them.
Do you wanna
and then he
know
went
how
back to trying to
bad-
kill people.
That their court system is, they actually think that the ninja were evil at some point.
Well, they had
Yep.
the photographic evidence.
That's not enough.
Yeah, it is.
Ford is going against
You
the
can't get a
pictures or
warrant
it
for
didn't
everything
happen
these
rule.
days.
I didn't see
So,
pics.
real quick, let's touch on each of the individual battles those villains had in the ninja. So, Dareth and Kaizu probably was the best.
Because revenge will
mean
be
Kozu?
mine.
So then we brought back the Stone Army helmet thing too, and that again begs the question: where did the Stone Army
To
go?
the museum.
I'm guessing
part of the
Gareth
Hall
put
of
them away
Villains exhibit.
somewhere.
I told them to quit it. They were kind of annoying. Get out of here, Dareth!
And then we also had now let's talk about the Zane and what's the general
And how none of his conversation with
Cryptor.
Cryptor made
Cryptor.
sense.
The problem
Okay,
is
this-
my immediate thought when
they-
I hear Cryptor is I think Cryptor the super dog. I'm sorry. It's
you
just,
think of something else whenever we say anything, don't you?
He's
I'm
from
sorry,
outer
that's the way my
space,
convoluted
and he's also a
mind
dog
works.
and a hero. Hooray!
Anyway, but I think this doesn't make sense how Cryptor, was that his name?
Yes, Cryptor.
Yes.
Okay, I just
I
called him
confused
the
you.
Ninjroid
Yes.
General all the time. But anyways, Cryptor, he was really cool. I was talking about Zane and him had the same father. It would have been cool if they had that in rebooted and filled those boring episodes in between.
Zane, I am
This
your
type of thing.
brother.
Actually give him character then. It feels a bit weird that they
No,
gave it to
is
him
not
now.
possible.
Because I am your brother, I know Airjitsu, which doesn't make any sense. Because I
Does
am
he know
technically
Airjitsu?
a
Yeah, he knows
alabaster
Airjitsu.
Wait,
double.
what? I didn't even catch that.
Zane,
Yep,
I'm
he knows
your
Airjitsu.
mother's brother's
'Cause Zane
said
sister's
even
this.
son.
You kidding me? This is a
Here's my
fanfic.
theory on that. Pixel scanned Zane to make the copy, right?
No.
No, there are no excuses.
So couldn't Cryptor just scan Zane again right
No.
there and copy him?
There are no excuses.
Except if he really had, wouldn't they have showed him?
Zane had to learn.
Wouldn't they have shown a
Instead of
lot of
doing
things in
the
this
dialogue
episode,
through
Leo?
doing it. There are no excuses.
You just
yeah,
do
that's
it.
something that would have to be learned through muscle memory and that
Robots
repeating
don't have
actions.
muscles.
Yes.
Like when
Glenda,
someone
they're robots.
They're
when
robots.
someone
They don't have
steals
muscles.
They don't have
Batman's
muscles.
abilities, which has happened before, then they have had not been able
Robots
to
are
win
not-
against
it's
Batman
it's dumb.
because they have the abilities.
But
They
with-
just don't know how to utilize them properly.
But computers, to get a robot to do something another robot does, you just copy the programming.
Yes, but if they're both sentient, then
Why does
It's
sentience?
something
If
more-
you two both robots have AI, you still just have to copy the program.
Glenda, why are you telling the cyber defense make sure this?
because I'm sure it doesn't work that way.
It does. You just copy if Zane it programmed into Zane's memory this certain configuration of movements to do air jitsu. That data can then be copied to any other computer.
Well, I thought
And as
Chen
long-
was cool. He was cool, right?
Chen.
Wait, I'm not done with this.
I don't
because
care.
also
Chen was
we've
cool.
confirmed over Tommy Anderson's Twitter too that Nindroids do indeed have souls.
This just opens
Good.
up too many
I'm done.
That's
cans
really
of serpentine.
bad.
I
Okay.
found it also really strange that all the wax figures had to do was fall on their face to die.
And why?
Have you
did-
ever
Literally all
knocked
Zane
over
does
a-
is like he
Have
get
you
oh
ever
he's like okay
knocked
I
over
give
a
up.
wax statue?
I give up, and then he steps back. Cryptor falls on his face, and he's dead.
and why did a museum have as an exhibit a fully functioning death chair? As a
That's
We
a
would
why
have
not
done-
also
right?
we
be
would have
at
done
a
the same
museum?
thing.
I would have done the same
We would have
thing.
done the exact same thing if we were in
No,
that
I wouldn't,
position.
because I would have
Chen
been
is
fired.
cool, right?
Yes. That's
Chen was
Rocket
alright.
launchers.
Chen was too much
Same issue
filler.
I had with all the last couple
If
battles
they had cut
here.
some more of Chen's lines, and we could have had more action and maybe some more sense.
poor Chen.
He's not
Oh,
supposed to make
speaking of this,
sense.
Kai and Nia, they're referencing the next season.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. Their
Also,
parents
like,
aren't dead.
There was this big promise that there was going to be a big lead into Hands of Time.
There it
There
was.
was one line.
Yes.
One line.
It was
That's
like,
Well,
the
it-
big way
well,
to-
thanks,
We have
Mom and
actually
Dad,
been
for
leading
being
towards
a
this
thing
for a
and
while.
giving us life. Is that it? No context. Just a picture.
Well, they
That's
said,
it.
will we ever find out what happened to them?
No.
But
That's
hands
dumb.
of time.
The sense, the
But
That's a
yeah, then they
stupid
fight it,
thing,
and
you know
Nia's
it.
water has the power to turn around rockets. But
Fire
who cares?
and
And then
water
I like how
dragon
them all
said,
being plastic figures with
"Ooh."
souls gives them the permission to do whatever senseless mutilation to their bodies that they want. So they just like kill Chen with a missile here.
And in a really strange way,
Because
because
think about it, these are
Jeez.
still bodies with souls in them. It's the same thing as murdering.
yeah, but also
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
shouldn't
that
have
there's
been
a rules
possible.
of war thing in that.
the way Nia did it shouldn't have been possible. You can't just turn a rocket around like that.
In Ninjago, you can. Moving on.
Physics,
along,
physics,
move
physics, physics.
along.
Jay was,
Uh,
he was Jay.
It was all right. Ronan was shoehorned for set
Yeah.
inclusion,
Yeah, because
but I still like to see side characters
Didn't you love the
included.
part where Nia fought alongside the Ronin mech against the skeletons?
No, not just that. She fought alongside it in her air jitsu suit and not these new suits.
Oh, yeah, and also the part where they visited the Samurai X cave.
Oh yeah, that was the
I
best
forgot
part.
that bit.
And all the villains came. And
If
were
the
like,
rumors are to
"Hey."
be
And the
believed,
Ultra
though,
Stealth
this
Raider
wave
went
of
against
sets.
the
And they were like, things.
Remember, if the rumors are to be believed, this wave of sets was made to compensate for the movie being pushed back. Though,
I believe that.
Oh.
you guys remember that?
Oh
The
yeah.
biting for time.
I've only heard that from TTV. Did they hear that from somewhere else?
I heard it way before
Oh.
TTV
Oh, I almost forgot.
a while back. I
I
forget
almost
where.
forgot, guys.
What?
Remember that time in this special where the purple ninja was there?
Oh, that's again what I mean. I think this was rushed, but not because of why Ford thinks because of lack of budget. I think it was rushed because they all of a sudden. I think Hands of Time was originally supposed to come next, and they put this in. Let's give Hands of Time a bit more time, and so then between the movie and also insert this.
They need some more hands to work on it.
Would they be orange glowing hands to work on it?
No, they just needed
We'll
more
get to
hands
that.
to work on Hands of
Okay.
Time.
All right, and then let's talk about the stupidest battle of all: Lloyd versus Pythor.
Yes, where we learn that Pythor
Yeah,
has 9
It
vulnerability.
was like, hey, let's lift some stuff. Do you lift Snake? I lift. That was the whole thing.
It was the cutting was terrible. There was terrible action. That I like that we've established Pythor's evil again. It could have been done better though.
Also,
okay.
look, I think Miss Misako is a pretty cool character model, but why is she there?
Well, they were floating off a lantern to remember Garmadon by a statue.
But like, why is she still there when they're
why
fighting?
doesn't she leave?
It's like, oh, my son's fighting. I'm gonna go get something to help him. I'm not just gonna stand
Because they're in
here
a desert
Wait, you might
and
wasteland.
be dumb.
She's wringing her hands, saying, "Be careful, Lloyd."
What is that gonna do?
Okay, and then we end up
It's gonna
after a while
remind
we end
him
up
to be
on top of the
careful.
statue. And okay, when I first saw this, when Pythor said it's time for me to make my grand exit, I thought he committed suicide because he thought that Master Gang was going to bring him back.
Time
Well,
to
didn't
make
he
my
leave
grand exit. Run,
Lloyd
Riku.
carrying
I
this
need your
huge,
help.
like, mountain?
No, he didn't. Lloyd had already gotten rid of that.
Oh, okay.
He just decided, like, I'm going to jump off a cliff. But no, he survives the fall. I really thought he committed suicide.
Well, that isn't
He's
dark
like,
at
well,
all.
See ya.
Well,
And then
you
he
see,
jumps
he
and
thought-
he's like,
'cause I
oh
thought,
no,
well,
wait, I'm
okay,
not
it
I'm not a mannequin.
See, because wouldn't that have been a grand exit? Is where they thought he was dead, but then Sensei Yang brought him back through the portal.
Then he went to the underworld.
Leo, people don't go to the underworld when they die.
They
What's
most
the-
certainly can't go to the cursed realm either.
Because
Since
that's
you know that
gone,
doesn't
and
really
so
exist.
are all the djinns, which the ninja feel no guilt over killing now.
Oh yeah. Well, eventually all the realms are gonna collapse. So.
And we'll have Ninjago secret
Incursions?
wars.
Well, yeah, all the realms are gonna collapse.
Why?
Well, they destroyed a realm.
No,
and
they only
now
said the sister
djinns
realm
are
gets
being
destroyed.
And now everything else is going to be destroyed concurrently.
No, that's not how it worked. They said in the episode that that only the sister realm gets destroyed, and the Ninjago is the sister realm to the
I
cursed
thought
realm.
it was like each realm was going to get destroyed until like
No. But if it does, let's
until
hope Chima's next.
I'm sorry I say
but
this
that's none of my
until the
business.
circle
No,
is
you're not.
complete. Anyway, should we just skip to the end? Because I just want to talk about how stupid.
Reminds me of
the
that
end is.
song from Boy Nui Adventure. Does anyone know how that goes? Because I
No.
didn't listen to it.
I don't.
Don't.
I could look.
I
it
just
up,
know
though,
there's a
if
song
you
called
want to.
Skip to the End in it.
Oh, just skip to the end.
But
Where
yes,
did it
so
begin?
everything
Let's start with
happens.
the
Oh, and
end.
Moro is who's
Yeah,
Moro?
Moro's there.
no
Somehow he
longer
got his ghost powers back,
bad.
despite being
He's
a
no
wax
longer very
figurine. But that's beside the
bad.
point.
And then he just trolls Woo.
Yeah, he's
For
just
some
like,
reason.
hey, dude, this is what they're doing. Okay, bye.
Well, that wasn't the trolling part. Why was he going around saying it's bad if he's going to help him?
I don't know.
It
Like,
makes
Because
so
he's a
much
very
sense.
badly written character.
Yes. Yes, he is. Thank you, Leo.
So, before we get quite to the end, now we know there's a new realm, the Departed Realm. So, we're getting
Okay.
here is like the
There
multiple
are
layers
so
of
many
death realms in
places
Ninjago.
for dead people.
Clearly.
Does no one?
Yeah.
Do
So,
none of the
from
ninja
here's my
fighters
understanding
discover
of
that
it.
There's so many dead things. There are more dead things than alive things for Ninjago.
Well, not anymore because half the dead things died.
Yeah. You know, with the other dead thing.
That means that they're just doubly dead, right?
So,
They're
first
so
we
dead.
They're so
First,
dead.
we have the
They're
underworld.
they
I
are
don't think anyone
killed
goes to the
dead.
underworld when they die.
They
I
kill
think
them
that's a
dead.
place you have to be specifically banished to, like Garmadon was with Sensei
Garmadon
Wu's
just fell in a
night
hole.
clothes. No, Leo, didn't you see the special?
I saw the
They-
special.
Sensei
He fell
Wu's
down a hole.
Yeah, because Sensei Wu's like
'Cause Sensei Wu
Chinese
pushed him.
Asian magic on his clothes flashed him, and then earthquakes happened and lightning, and it sent him down.
I am very confused.
And it was
You
very,
didn't
very
see that,
frightening.
Ford?
I don't remember that.
It was there. It was this Ninjago short in year 1 where
I
it
think,
showed young
oh wait,
Sensei Wu and
is this the
young
one with the
Garmadon.
black gi?
Black
Yeah.
and gold.
Okay, now I remember.
And it was a pretty cool short,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So I'm just saying, I think
I recall.
the underworld is more of just a place, and Garmadon was banished there by some other spell, not from death. And then his appearance is like a Medusa type thing, where she was cursed to have her outwards appearance reflect her inside appearance.
Yeah. That would make some sense. So
And then the cursed realm is
his
hell.
outward appearance was to indicate that he was not armless.
Indicate what?
So his Garmadon's later appearance would prove that he was in fact not armless. Bad joke.
No.
It was
That's something he did in the Dark Realm.
Yes, but it was
Yeah.
still reflecting his spirit, wasn't it?
No, maybe, I don't know.
That was just so he could wield all the four.
Yeah, that was just
Golden
the extra
weapons,
power
yeah.
he got
That
in the
was
Dark
just
Realm,
so
really.
he could make armless but not armless and not harmless.
It was
jokes
so
about
Lego could make more toys.
and more limbs.
Well, also, let's face it, we want Garmadon to hold all 4 weapons.
Well, yeah. I just said that.
Was everybody
Okay.
He wanted to
the
make
bad
more
guys?
toys.
So then, anyways, we have the Cursed Realm, which is hell. But now, what
That could be
disturbs
taken
me
either
is, so we
way.
know these people that when the Cursed Realm was destroyed, all these people from hell go to the Departed Realm, where apparently the good people go where they die too. So what is now everyone just is in the same place no matter what? That's kind of
guess so.
disturbing.
What I'm getting is that there are more realms in Ninjago like the 7 Circles of Hell
Well,
than anything
I was
else.
under the impression that anyone who was in the Cursed Realm at the time was offed.
But you see, that's not the case now because Chin was in there and he came back from the Departed Realm.
So the season after Hands
I
of
thought
Time.
it was just like they animated the.
No, there's
the
their
figure.
spirits from the Departed Realm.
Oh.
And people can't come back from the Departed Realm the same way as ghosts, the way they can in the Cursed Realm. They had to possess something
Oh.
with this special magic.
So with all of this in mind, do you think that a later season will be Dareth's Divine Comedy,
Oh my.
I would love to see
where he
that.
travels through all the realms?
All right, and now we can talk about the end.
It was stupid.
It
kind of
it
was
was
get that out
it was
there right
great
now.
because it fixed the plot point
Okay,
of have
since you
Cole
hate
being a
it
ghost.
less, then you tell us about
But then it made a new one that was
And
terrible.
it gave him a cool scar.
Well,
Yeah, but what does that mean?
We don't know, and we don't
well
really care.
I know what it means.
Exactly.
I know exactly what it means.
It means we can
Okay,
sell
yeah?
a new variant
oh, yeah?
for a minifigure.
You know exactly what it means when they're going to explain it in Hands of Time? You know what that means.
No, they're not going to explain. It's
They
obvious.
said
the
they
portal.
were.
They're going to explain Cole's scar in Hands of Time.
Yes.
What?
They said it on Twitter. Whether or not they live up to that promise, just like they're going to
just
set up
assume
Hands
it's
of
because
Time
it
and Day of
closed
the
in on
Departed.
him as
I
he was
don't
going
know.
through. He just barely made it through, so I just assumed he got like a scratch.
It was
I
just
don't
a
know,
scratch.
man.
Tis but a flesh wound. I've had worse.
I don't know. Does it mean that he can channel his ghost powers? Again,
Go, go,
does
go,
it
go,
mean he can
stop.
go from corporeal to non-corporeal?
Oh, I hope not.
I don't know. You never explained it. Now I gotta wait until
Hinshi.
whenever it somehow shows up, if it shows up on Cartoon Network.
That doesn't really bother me much. I actually thought the whole sequence was kind of cool.
I don't
Except
know. I thought it was
I
cool.
feel like Yang turned awfully fast, but
Also, like, Yang being redeemed, that's dumb.
yeah,
Because
it was
you
kind
know
of dumb.
it.
I feel like if it had been done slower, if we showed like some kind of
Yeah, that's
hints
one of
about
the
this
many things
earlier
that
on,
makes
Yeah.
it would have been better.
You know, if it had 2 parts as opposed to 1.
You're just gonna keep on saying it.
But it could have been cool. So again,
Like,
I'm just
he was basically
saying,
just
Could
like,
have been some.
hey,
It could
your
have been a
students are
contender.
unhappy. And he's like, oh, really? Okay, you can go.
Okay, thanks, bye.
What? You're the main bad guy. Kill him.
I had to close.
yeah, it could have just all been explained if we got a little more story on the villain. I mean, the art could have been good.
It could have been artsy.
I do
It
like
could've
though
been,
that
but-
he wasn't totally redeemed in the end. They still had to live with his mistakes.
But it's, ugh.
But how do you even know about that curse in the first place?
Well, he had a few thousand years to
he
figure
had
it
a few
out.
thousand years to figure it out, and then it just hit him like a pile of bricks.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you gonna do if you stay in the same place for a few thousand years? You're probably gonna figure out what the heck is up with this curse.
You could always just sit back, read a few good books while smoking your
He's
pipe.
like, it's like one day he's like, all right, class, now I have one question. What the heck is up with this curse. I mean, seriously.
You know, and also they were doing like tours and stuff of the Air Jitsu Temple too. Remember? So maybe the tour guide did more research on the Yang blade.
So he corresponded with the
And
tour
then one
guide.
night he's like,
and
No,
compared
he just
"Hey,
listened to the
tour
tour guide.
Yang
what
is
do
the
you
tour
know
guide?
about my blade?"
But we have
Because she was just... Remember, the ninja went on the tour and she was just spouting out all sorts of random information that would have helped hit Yang there.
Nice.
And she's probably done that several times. So.
Yeah. So he could have found... I don't think it's a big deal that he knew about the curse.
I think it is.
Okay, Leo. Good for you.
So,
Moving
final
on.
thoughts on this?
Move on.
Oh, and one more. The Air Jitsu Temple is now a must-have set, and I don't have it.
Yeah, everybody wants it.
But you have the Dareth figure from
It's
it, right?
$25 off on Amazon right now.
Only $25.
That's
That's 1/8 of the price.
it's not bad. It's not great. But it's not bad.
I'm not sure if I'll ever get it. It's really cool though.
Yes, it is.
And
Well, you could just...
do you think they must have been planning this for a while if they released the set like that? You know.
Oh yeah, I think another point of the special was just so they could have that set make sense.
I feel like they didn't do the special. I feel like the set and the special are somewhat in correspondence, actually, though.
What do you mean?
I wonder, actually, if part of this plot was originally slated for Possessed, but they didn't have time to fit it in.
Makes sense.
You know?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
And now we have the Urjitsu Battlegrounds, which kind of like goes with it.
Which is sold out-ish on Amazon. It's sold so many to the point where it's more than its suggested retail price. It's strange, because all of their Legos on sale.
Yeah, but I like that they made that set and it can still like go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't
And
know,
you
it's
have
cool.
the Ninja Ghost students in it.
Yeah! Yeah, that's a cool one.
Well,
So that's basically this special. I really enjoyed it myself. I think it had a lot of cool plot elements. Ninjago and did a good job continuing the continuity
What
of
did
the
you
was
think,
okay.
Leo, overall?
it was okay.
Yeah.
The good things was giving the
Oh,
Urjitsu
I
Temple
didn't even get to
relevance
mention
and
the
making
music.
Cole human.
The
This
music.
had the best music since season
It was
2.
pretty good.
Okay. That
I
I
was
can
waiting
agree
for
on.
someone to mention the music, actually.
The music
I
is
hope-
good.
Jay Vincent is resurfaced
Lego's
this year, and I
actually been-
hope he releases some of this music
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's
Because I
amazing.
want a
Honestly,
track
the
of
Lego has always
Revenge will
been-
be
Especially recently,
mine.
pretty good with its music.
All right, but for the rest of the episode, let's go right into it. We've got the new wave of Ninjago sets.
And everyone else has
Yes!
reported on them.
And it looks
Yes.
amazing!
The Ninjago. Winter
Leo, we don't
2017.
report on news, we discuss news. So, going down on our list of the link I've provided in chat, let's start going right into it. The first one is our standard small set, which they have this habit of in small sets now, making sure your ninja minifigure isn't valuable.
Making sure the
By
common baseball card.
Yeah. So we have
Um,
Kai without a hood in here.
Yeah.
And the weird hair.
More excuse
So-
to get Kai
I'm not
hair.
gonna
It's
talk
also
about
supposed
this,
to be
Kai.
an army builder, which it's a very nice one at that.
Oh,
Snakes.
they really cool design this season for
Ja.
the villains.
Jaw.
That's some awesome detail.
So rumor has it that these are basically snake people that are made out of snakes.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel
Makes
like I've
sense.
seen that before. Where have I seen that happen before?
We've seen
don't-
Serpentine in Ninjago.
Yeah, but we haven't seen Serpentine made up of individual tiny snakes.
No, I know
Yeah.
I've seen from a different thing. I saw a person made up of snakes or a snake.
You saw a person made up of snakes walk down the street?
Well, you've watched
Yes.
anime, so...
No, it was live action. It was live
You've
action.
watched anime.
Well, we're not getting into that now.
Also, they brought back those Galaxy
Yes,
Force egg
Galaxy
things, and
squad
that's cool
things.
because
I-
now
I
they're
ca-
like a
that-
silver
That is
chrome
now a
color.
piece. Also, does anyone know what that weird golden green piece is?
It's the new
Or the orange
collectible.
green piece?
Yeah, that's a MacGuffin.
The new collectible. Looks like
Yeah.
a scarab.
It's the magic Uber MacGuffin.
I'm pretty sure it's a Hand of Time.
That is not foreseen.
Ooh.
Well, there's 4 of them.
It's a gauntlet.
All right, let's go.
So there's
we have
One
hands
for
of
each
time.
not too much
ninja
time,
way,
so let's go to the
never
more exciting sets.
Okay, so
Desert
Desert
Lightning.
Lightning.
This one is more exciting because it has the new J in it.
And a car
Yes.
chase.
But again, he doesn't have shoulder pads, which bugs me because we know they're supposed to have the black shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Again, they're having this
took them off
lower
for
price set.
mobility.
Now they're trying to give us non-complete ninja, and I don't like this trend.
I agree.
How much do you think this set will go for?
No,
The
the thing
bikes
is that
look
all
cool,
the
though.
ninja had to go really,
And I
really
love
quickly
I
right
love
after
the
they got
color
out
of of those sword pieces.
All the
Sword pieces?
Yeah, on the bad guy thingy.
He has swords?
You know, the brain attack swords.
Oh, wait, I see on his bike.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool. Is that bronze?
Looks like it.
Yeah,
I do not.
it's like
Nice.
a coppery bronze.
I have not seen that piece in that model.
That
before.
is
I want
real
it.
nice, actually. I haven't seen
Yeah,
that
it
colored in
looks
forever.
Do we have
awesome,
set
right?
prices
I
for
want
these?
that.
No, we don't have
Don't have
prices yet, Leo.
How much do you think it will go for?
$20.
20. You think that'll
Same
go for
as my.
20?
I just Yeah, because the Ninja Bike Chase, which I just got, is the same type of set. Maybe a few
This
more
has
pieces. Actually. Maybe
200
this will be
Oh.
15.
This box says
By the
has
way, I
201
just figured out why they
pieces.
don't have all their armor on.
Why don't they?
Why?
So they were all sent out on mission really early in the morning, which is why Kai forgot
Yeah,
to
sure.
put
Okay,
on-
we don't have time for this
forgot to
explanation.
put all their-
Now we
rest
get to
of
the
their
next
armor on.
set, Destiny's Shadow.
Wait, I didn't talk about the new J figure.
We did
Fine,
not
talk about the new
talk
J.
about-
He's cool, okay?
Metro colors for Ninja. I approve.
Yes.
So much better than bright colors.
It makes more
Shut
sense
up.
and I like it. It's like Dark Ashura, but not quite. Also,
Destiny's Shadow is the next set, and this is an interesting concept.
it
You
is,
know,
the sides
I
of
really like the color of this one because it's almost brown. Get out of here!
Oh my.
Ford, are you okay?
Leave!
Of course.
So-
Thank you!
I'm guessing this one will be 25. Me, I have a hard time justifying if it's 30.
Yeah. Cole is
Do you know,
exclusive to
do you know
this
I
set.
just realized we
and
get from
he's
this
got
set?
his shoulder pads. He's the only one who was up that morning.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Except
realized we
possibly
get from
What'd
this
you
set?
realize,
Oh
Leo?
wait,
I love
Jay.
that this
Jay
thing
also has
has
his shoulder
a
pads.
couple-
so he
I'll
also
wait until
got
people are
up.
finished talking.
I love that this thing has a cup holder.
It has a cup holder.
Yeah, if you look at the
Like the double-decker couch.
No, it just has a cup holder. Like if you look real closely.
The double-decker couch has cup holders.
Yes.
If you look real closely at the image that with the white background, at the cockpit area, it has a cup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was
There's
saying,
cup holders, man. So this is basically
The
like
Rex
a
has a
mini
cup holder,
like
too.
speedboat version of the Destiny's Bounty.
And it uses canoes in olive green.
Oh, ooh.
That is cool. Have we gotten that piece
Oh,
before?
that is
I don't remember having
cool.
seen him before.
I kind
The
of
piece
want
we've
this
gotten, I
set
don't think we've
now.
gotten to this
as I
color.
was saying, we get in this set
yeah, I
bronze
do see the cup
Uruk
holder now.
swords
Oh, that's clever.
on the glider there.
We get
Bronze
what on the glider?
Uruk
Sorry.
swords.
Oh,
Bronze sword.
I see them.
Uruk swords.
On the little.
Ooh,
Okay,
Uruk eye
you know what I'm
sword.
calling
That's
the
what I
eye
said.
thing? You know what I'm calling it?
What?
Red Wing.
Ha 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 ha.
Moving on.
I'm not seeing these swords. Where are they?
They're on
do
the
you see
glider.
They're on the
little bird
Uruk.
thing?
The glider.
They're on
triangle
the
thing?
little snake dude thing.
Oh, there they are. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
There they are.
Yeah.
Nice that bronze is coming back.
Speaking of snake dude, his sword is actually very nice.
I really like this new version
Actually,
of
I like
Cole.
what they've been
I like how
doing with
gray
some
is
of
his
those-
primary.
These weapons.
I wonder if they'll ever.
And the new version of Void is also cool. Dark green. I approve.
All the new
Dark-
versions of the ninja
Are you able
are
to see
very
the
good.
scar on
Hey,
Cole's
look.
face?
Yeah, there's
Hey,
a
look.
scar on Cole's face.
Alright.
Yes.
Guess what color Jay is?
Alright, there it
no,
is.
not Jay.
Blue.
I missed that. Guess what color Zane is? He's dark white.
Okay, Zane is my least favorite of this wave. There's
I'm
too many
sorry.
colors on him. There's white and silver
Yeah,
and
there's
black.
not
and
enough
blue.
white, I think.
Yeah, it's because they're really pushing that titanium thing, which I've never liked titanium Zane as much as white Zane.
Oh, really wrong when you say it like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like that.
Darn it.
No
Alfie.
shame.
This is probably. I don't like this set, honestly. The Venom earlier Invader. We haven't been saying the set names. We've just been saying the next set.
Okay, sorry. Well, the thing
Invader,
with
Yeah,
Jay,
Vermilion.
I don't want to pronounce it wrong for the future when people correct us.
I'm sorry, I keep on saying his name
So-
Jay, but I know that he's really Zane. Yeah, his costume just looks too busy to me. It's just got
Yeah.
so much
Not
going
enough
on
white.
for such a tiny piece. Kinda
It
weird.
works for the rest of them because they have two very similar colors and then the black sleeves. But with him, it's not like that. Now, I
That one actually
really
seems
don't.
busier than the other one.
I don't care for the
Zane's
build in
looks
this set,
busier than-
honestly.
Yeah, it's not that
What's
good.
it supposed to? What's
It's basically
going
a
on?
bigger version of that motorcycle thing from the set with Jay.
Yeah, which I didn't like that much.
It-
That we have more bronze swords.
It takes
and
Yeah.
with the Urukai
it
swords.
takes me back to that one Lego Vikings set the Viking catapult versus Ofner Dragon, I think.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of boring. Despite having a dragon.
Okay, I'm looking back at the Desert Lightning set, and Jay's costume is a lot less busy than Zane's. Zane's is just, he looks like he's got mummy wrappings from this
Yeah,
distance,
this design
Zane has more on his
choice
chest,
was a hit or
too.
miss.
I think that they just use mummy wrappings for the bottom leg part. I'm sorry, it's not doing it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care
'cause
for this Zane either.
Because Zane is one of my favorite characters.
So
ever.
moving on.
Moving on to set 70625, the Samurai VXL. This is probably my favorite set of the wave.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool
Looks
one.
like something out of Ultra Agents, which is nice.
I really like that vehicle design. Now, I
There's
think
a
the Samurai
robotic
is
Samurai X
Mia and Kai's
now?
mother. I think it's their mother.
Well, rumor has it that it's a robot that Zane and Nia co-built.
Could be.
Rumor
It's
has
cool.
it
I love the colors.
All the minifigs in this set are very nice, and I'm glad that they're nice and that the build is also nice. So that's good. You know, as is the
That
trend,
axe
snake
piece.
thing looks
not
like a
having
giant,
very good,
You gotta love that axe blade
builds.
piece.
but good minifigs.
That is a cool
I like the build on this set.
axe blade piece.
Yeah, I
or
like
axe
it.
blade-
Looks
not-
nice.
Not axe blade.
Also, I really like the new Nia.
Yes.
I like that we got rid of the dark red on her finally. This
I think
looks
it's
much more
still
water-ish.
She's
in
she's
some
more watery now.
degrees.
And she's the only one with a new hood, which is cool.
She's got a head now. Okay, my question
And then
is
we
why
have-
do they not have...
We have
LQ, let me say
probably
this. Let me say
my
this one.
second favorite set from this wave.
What would you like me to let you say,
Just
Leo?
the name.
Can I say it?
Oh. Say
Okay,
the number
fine.
first.
Leo, you say it.
Dawn of Iron Doom.
Set number 4
Your
wins.
audio
Set
quality
number
is poor.
70626.
I fold. I'm not betting against that.
This is a really cool set too. Probably my second. This one battles for my favorite of the wave. We've got to get those bronze
this guy,
sword pieces.
He can use those swords on his back, and then his chest is a clock.
Huh.
If you look very closely.
I love the
Also got-
detail for this
they've got
though.
more and more
Also,
of the
if you
Aesthetics
want
really
to
cool.
get all of the hands of time, I'm guessing they're called in one set. Here you go.
This will sadly probably be about $80 more.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Darn it!
I have a question.
Also, who are those
You
two
don't want
hooded
answers,
guys?
Leo.
Those are
You don't
pilots.
They come with hair pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, and one of them
What?
is the same hairpiece as the museum dude.
Oh no, I smell
love it if-
conspiracy here.
But he doesn't. Wait, he can't be a museum guy. No mustache piece.
I don't know.
Yeah, we do. We see all the pieces here. There's no mustache piece in this
What
set.
if it's just like a shorter one because, it's the past?
That makes
As far
so
as we
much
know.
sense.
I really want to get that mustache piece though.
Yeah.
I thought you
everybody
just
does.
wanted a Lloyd head.
That too.
Nah, that
Which
is
is
Okay,
Second
Lloyd's
present,
vehicle in this
it's the
set.
future
Why did
of
you
the
include
past,
that? That's a
and
terrible
it's also
vehicle.
Yeah.
the past of another
What?
10 years' time.
The speedboat? I
Yeah,
don't know. I think it's smart.
it's really small and weird and
Smart to take a
Course
speedboat
and
against
up,
that
and
thing.
It gets everywhere.
Well, yeah, sure.
also
totally.
same version of Sensei Wu, so nothing new there. Even though I don't have that
It gives
version
them
yet.
a minor chance, Leo.
So what's
The
Lloyd going to
problem
do?
is
He's
with
going
the
to
boats,
I
like,
really
want
wanna know who those guys
go
are.
charging,
Oh, yeah,
going,
totally.
yeah,
This
power,
speedboat on
unlimited
Destiny Shadow,
power.
I think it's like this gray duck thing. Like this olive green duck thing, and it's got this
Went
green...
through those so
it's
fast.
got
We
this
actually have quite a
red
bit of time
bill.
now.
Oh.
Olive green duck thing of
Can you see it?
power.
If you look
So,
at the picture on the box, then
now,
it looks
I
like it's
guess-
got googly eyes.
Should we stay on this one for a bit more?
Yeah, you can say if anyone has more to say it. We have time.
There's so many snakes.
Why does it have to be
Ridiculous.
snakes?
It reminds me of the where they kept the Ark in the Indiana Jones set. There's a lot of snakes in that set.
Very dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Go first.
Yeah, I remember that.
I like
had
that they
that
include
set.
a lot of snakes, though. I feel like that adds like a lot more detail.
Yeah,
Snakes!
it adds a lot more playability to the set,
Unfortunately,
I
I
think.
get this mental image of someone at the Lego factory.
You know, more
turning
playability
on
to
the
a set that already
snake
has a
making
giant
machine
mech
and
suit.
accidentally putting it on
That's a
top, and
real-
they're like, John, you idiot! You made too many snakes. What do we do now?
What?
And they're like, well, we could put him in the sets. Fine.
You
We'll
know-
make an entire wave based all around snakes.
Yeah. And then,
Like we did in
and then Michael
2012.
Corbett is like, okay, this is your last snake wave. Because I am tired of all these snakes in all these waves.
In fairness, these are very different snakes.
Get all these Ninjago loving
Don't care, they're
snakes off this
snakes.
Ninjago loving
I
theme.
love the aesthetic of this mech.
Snake.
Oh,
Also,
it's
CCBS
perfect.
stuff in 2017.
Yes.
up?
I'm not sure we've seen any of it yet, but it's here.
wait, what?
There's CCBS armor shells in this set.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, on
What?
the mech.
Yes.
Where?
On the shoulders.
On his shoulders.
Ford, do you
Huh.
want someone to catch you?
Huh? It's okay, the tissue box is next to me.
It's okay, Ford.
What I'm still trying to figure out is
Today,
I just
tears of joy are shed.
For this $80 set. How much
Yay!
is actually going to be?
I would say a fair price for this would be 70, but it's Lego.
Maybe 60
Yeah.
I would say
for being
fair
Comes
price
with
would
Lo-
be
hey,
still more
hey,
than I'm willing to
hey!
pay.
Look at it this way: it comes with Lloyd. It automatically gets $20 base.
Oh my. It's true, but I hate it that it's true.
It's,
because there's so much power in this set.
It looks like a really fun,
Because
unique
he's
build,
the
though.
cool one.
He's the
He's
ninja
the one that's
power.
hip with the kids.
All right,
The
now
problem is this
here
is-
we're
this is
gonna go
actually scale
to
with
set
Bionicle figures, so you could play with this with Bionicle figurines.
Oh man.
set 70627.
Dragon's Forge.
The best one.
I don't
Oh,
Most
here we go.
expensive one.
What? This is
First
the
off, this
best
set's
one.
gonna be $100 or more.
More than $100. It's 1,137 pieces. That's 120 right there.
That's
And for that price, I don't like this set at all.
well, of course not for the price, but do you like the construction? Oh right,
The
you're one of those
construction's
people who doesn't
subpar.
like the dragon.
I don't like the dragon. No, I don't. I'm not a fan of multi-headed
I
dragons.
love multi-headed dragons.
I love the look of this dragon though.
This dragon. Okay, it's not a bad dragon. Oh, it's not a bad dragon at all. But
It looks like
we've
it's
gotten so
constantly
many great
grinning, like it knows
dragons.
something.
LQ, you could easily
It's just we've
modify
gotten so
the
many great dragons
so
that are better.
The two heads melted into one larger, wider head.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you could easily modify the head so that it was stuck together into one.
Well, we're not talking about modifications here, anyways.
Fine.
But Kai
Which-
and Nia get to meet their parents.
And we get red big
Yeah,
figure
I
arms
like the
used in
minifigures
something
what I
other
like
than
about
It's
this
gonna
set.
get killed off as soon as they appear.
No! Don't do that to me.
I like the minifigures.
Sorry.
They're really cool. The only reason I like the set, the blacksmith shop build is all right. It's nothing really special because it's not even an entire structure. It's more of a play structure.
It's way better than the first one.
Yeah, the first one though. The first one wasn't $120 either, though.
Yeah, but it was also horrible.
I got it. I actually kind of like the set. It looked pretty nice.
I don't know.
What
As a
is
play
the
piece.
big, tall?
It looked like a
Snake
complete
thing?
building when you set it up. That's what I liked about
This big tall snake
It-
thing, it looks like a smaller thing of the Vermilion Invader.
It is.
I mean, not the Vermilion
Also,
Invader.
why does it have
That
a
other one.
Stone Army helmet on it?
Oh yeah. The Dawn of Iron
Because they had that part.
Okay. It just seems to me that if they were going to do that, they should have had different things on the head. Because otherwise it looks way too much like, hey, and now...
That part's
wait,
not exclusive
what's
to the Stone Army, anyways. They've used it in other themes too.
Yeah.
I like that
minifigures
this set
used it.
comes with the hair pieces for the
Yeah, but they've
individual
already-
ninja.
They've been doing that with the $120 sets lately.
Oh,
Wait, hold on,
it's
hold on.
expensive.
So,
have a question.
real quick,
There's so
real
many
quick.
Real quick question.
What is up with all the sets not coming with the hair pieces for the ninja?
I don't know.
Well,
Wouldn't
I
it
want
be
to
like
know
a
what
They assume that
thing
you've
to
already bought
include?
all the other sets, so you don't.
for it. It's the
really
same
have-
thing about them not including shoulder pads in all of them. I don't mind not including the hairpiece, actually, because at this point I've gotten several of each of the ninjas' hairpiece.
Well, I kind of do, because I like the ninja with their hair pieces. Because I like the ninja in their casual poses, as well as their,
Yeah.
Ninja.
in
I understand.
in the zone poses. But, like,
But I'd just say I'd prefer the entire shoulder pads and hood over getting a hairpiece.
well,
prefer
I
complete outfit.
prefer shoulder pads and hood, but give me the option for a hairpiece. Because
Mm-hmm.
displaying them bald is kind of boring and awful.
Yeah. And slightly freaky.
So I have a question.
You don't want.
Yes.
Do
this.
you
We
all
have
see
a
that
hopeful
one
answer.
stud piece that's in this line of accessories there on the second page for this set?
Uh-huh.
you see that one? It's right underneath this strange thing with circles, and to the right of the bronze Uruk sword.
Okay.
I think it's a card.
It's a trading card. That's
Probably.
what I
I
thought.
thought it was like a little gaming device. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a trading card.
Maybe it's an
because that's a
iPhone.
trend now.
Yeah, that's trading card. No, they've had the trading card pieces since 2011. In
They
various
should
things.
bring back the trading cards.
At this point, nah. I
There's
don't
no
need more
need
things
for
to
'em.
collect. But yeah, I don't care for this set. I won't be getting this
I
set.
love this set. I wish I could get it.
I like the set. I know I'm not gonna get it.
I wish I were a Ninjago fan.
You
wish
see,
I-
I'm going
Enough.
to get.
I
I can
wish
get
I
that
were
Nia.
a Ninjago collector, I should say. Which, ooh, can I tell that story?
You told on last podcast.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't
remember him telling
it.
No,
The one about
but
the
I
Stone
hadn't
Armor
gotten
Cole,
it.
right?
Yeah, Stone Army Cole.
Okay, I'll put it in real quick. Last podcast I said that I was gonna get the Stone Armor Cole thing for Boss Man. I did.
Yes.
I will be
And
sending
I
it
thank
to
Ford
him
for that
when
publicly.
I can.
Yeah, you did.
What
tell
do
me
you
that.
say, Boss Man?
I just said I thank you for it publicly.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Dragon's Forge, I won't be getting it. What I definitely will be looking to get next year is the Samurai VXL. Someone who didn't know how to use the Roman numerals decided to throw them all in to make it look
But
cool.
Dawn of Iron Doom. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say it right.
Okay,
Dawn of Iron.
that's one I'd like to get too.
Okay, you realize I'm now setting that as my ringtone, right?
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I think
for-
Orion said he had me screaming power set to his ringtone at one point.
Oh, that's great. Wait, you mean the unlimited?
I don't think
power?
I'll get the Venomarian Invader. I'll probably just put
Unlimited
that Zane.
power.
May or may not get the Destiny's Shadow.
Sorry.
I'll probably... I can't decide if I get the Desert Lightning or not because it'll probably be a cheaper set.
Just get them all.
I don't think I'll get the Vermilion Attack because it's an incomplete Kai and it doesn't have a cool builder. Really nothing for me in this set.
Do you know what I have to say about these
Support-
sets?
What?
These sets will be mine.
That seems to be like a theme.
Why
for
are
this
you
podcast.
bringing this up?
It's a theme.
Like, but it's escaping me. What is it a theme of?
It was in Day of the Departed,
Yeah.
Ford.
What?
With the Royal Black
Royal
Sword.
Blacksmith sang it.
Oh yeah.
Those black
You didn't- this whole episode you didn't realize that.
No, it took me until now to get it, because I didn't
That's
like that
okay.
special.
I didn't get it either.
Well, you got it just in time for us to end.
What? No
Gosh.
game? No pilgrim? No nothing?
Can we briefly go over the
Well,
Pilgrim?
there's Lego Pilgrim. Let's face it, we kept that in there just in case we reach an awkward point, but we didn't.
It's a cool looking build.
No,
There's Lego Pilgrim out there if you want it.
There's also
Hunt
a
him
Lego
down.
Panama
I
Canal,
thought it
but
was
we're not gonna
utterly
talk about
bizarre.
that.
Thanksgiving. Be thankful this week.
Be
Oh, yeah.
thankful.
Yes.
When this
Always
is
unfor-
when this is released, it'll be the Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, the
yeah.
day before Thanksgiving week, it'll be Saturday.
Saturday's
Whoa. That's
Is
crazy.
anyone
Oh,
else? Is no
oh,
one else weirded
um,
out by this?
Shit, I
It just looks
probably
bizarre.
shouldn't say this now,
Say it
but
now.
Ford, am going to be in Times Square at some point on Saturday.
Oh, Ford, you have not told me this.
You have not
so,
told me this either. What else are you
okay, I should
keeping
probably
from
just
us?
plug this in at the end of the end now. So on the 19th,
Go on.
Saturday, November 19th, I'm part of the math club. I'm actually co-president of the math club, if I
Rah,
weren't
rah.
already a nerd enough, at my school. And we're going on a trip to the Math Museum in New York.
Nice.
It is for kids. It is a very small museum. So we spend on planning the rest of the day.
Spend on planning.
Spend on planning.
Or we plan on spending. I'm excited, can you tell?
It's
We
okay.
plan on spending the rest of the day around Times Square. This includes the Lego store because it just so happens that the family of
Enjoy
my
all
math
the
teacher
markups.
who helps run the math club is a Lego fan family,
Good.
Nice.
which is great because I have no trouble talking about my hobby with them. So I'm gonna be wearing my BCC shirt. And if you can find me, then that'd be great.
He looks
Just don't
nothing
attack
like his
me.
minifig. Okay, maybe he looks vaguely like his minifig. Possibly
Hooray
so.
for product placement.
Yay!
So that's going to about do it for us today. Thank you for listening to this episode of the BCC podcast. Please
Ninjago
comment
cast.
below on YouTube, like and subscribe, and share this with
And
your
rate.
friends.
Are we going to ask
Send
them
us
to
emails.
send us emails?
I said like,
Rate
Leo.
us an 8 out of 8.
Right. Are we going to plug the email?
Great.
We don't have time.
Bouncle
And
Comedy
besides, I'm
Central at
working on retooling
gmail.com.
that. So,
Nice.
for Ford, Glenda, Leo, and myself,
You
LQ,
mean
we thank you
Dareth.
for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Go!
We're brought to you by the Royal Blacksmiths.